What a revelation.
I'm a fiend for that lover boy.
Oh my god.
It's a place I really enjoy is Luigi's, but I don't think they deliver.
I'm still talking about pizza.
Yeah, because you know I know damn nothing about what happened with Drake.
Luigi's is good, but you can't get it delivered. You can get it delivered, but it tastes like shit if you get it delivered, because then they have to bring it, and it takes them like 2 hours to bring it, and then by the time it's there, it's like death.
What do you think Luigi's dick pic looks like?
The Mario character or just some random dude named Luigi?
Bro, fuck you, Andrew.
You just have to just ignore Andrew, okay? He's not here.
I'm not here. I'm the bot.
Pisses me off, man. These customers are really fucking pissing me. That was a banger. He cooked with that one.
I think Luigi is bigger than Mario. There we go.
I agree.
Might be controversial, but
I think Bowser's got a micro dick.
that's why he keeps kidnapping the princess.
Exactly, he's compensating. But Donkey Kong? Oh, that man's packing.
Got the Donkey Dong. Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Big Bobby Dick fella. That's what they call him on the streets in DK Jungle. Big Bobby Dick fella.
That's what they call. That's what they call Robert on some of the streets too.
Yeah, the people he doesn't rob, he robs their anal virginity.
You know,
Rob.
I'm pretty sure last week is the first time in any of our D&D campaigns we've actually fought and killed a dragon.
Yes. When I was Googling pictures of the dragon for the thumbnail, I just kept seeing a bunch of Reddit posts of people saying, like, why is Venom Fang so impossible to kill? My party keeps dying every time. I was like, what? We killed that shit in like 15 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, y'all
You
just
talking about
suck.
the same Venom thing
I
here?
think the difference is you guys did the other side quest first. You were level 4. I think a lot of people, and you did Cragmar first too. I think a lot of people go to Thunder Tree before they do Cragmar Castle.
Oh yeah, we did stumble upon Cragmar. Also, Andrew did a ridiculous amount of damage in like his first 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Which really helped. And Gerald
The-
exists. I didn't hit once on that dragon.
But you found something that'll make it so you might hit more in the future.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Just to be honest, I was getting super pissed that you just kept missing. So I'm like, all right, here you go. Be good.
I've
Yeah, I
had
mean,
enough of this.
if you hadn't done that, I was literally, the second we saw Mithril Star Gundren, I was going to be like, hey, can you build me goggles that allow me to see? How am I so bad at this fucking game?
You need goggles that let you see.
Yeah, I can't see shit. I can't see shit because I'm blind. The life of a blind person. But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying your campaign, William. It's great. It's great fun. So much fun.
Thank you. Every session after we end, I'm worried. I'm like, oh man, did they enjoy that?
That is literally the curse of being a DM.
Like, every time you ask me, William, in like Microsoft Teams, did you enjoy the campaign? I'm thinking like, yeah, nah, I fucking hated that shit.
Well, as stated, for the next month, you're getting disadvantaged. So have fun.
For what? Because I
For being
trolled you?
honest.
Yeah, for trolling you about how I didn't get fired because I'm amazing at my job. Instead, I'm just amazing at my job.
Amazing at lying. Lying to your friends.
Well, I take pride in that, so thank you. I also like throwing out these opinions, like that Papa John sucks and Star Wars has sucked since the original trilogy, since the prequels and the Clone Wars came out. Because I know it pisses you guys off, and then I get a good reaction. It's funny to watch the world burn around me.
All right. So from now on, guys, we just have to not react to anything Nick says.
I don't even feel like we react that hard, to be honest. Except for that one time during Divinity.
There was my
What
my.
time?
Wait, yeah, which time was that actually?
Remember when... I can't remember what the fucking movie was, but there was some movie that Andrew said... He had like some crazy order of his favorite Star Wars movies, which is fair enough, it's his order. But then
Oh,
like
yeah.
he couldn't remember He couldn't
Pissed off
remember.
Dylan.
Oh yeah, you said
To be honest, I like Return of the Jedi the best out of all the original movies.
5 was kind of boring to me because nothing really happened.
Oh, I got pissed about that.
and we just all lost our minds. Like, I was like, oh, wait a second, I'm starting to think Andrew's never seen Star Wars before. What the fuck?
Is that a legitimate feeling you have there?
It was not memorable to me.
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Like, I could understand that if you just felt like all of the original movies were bad because they're, like, old or something. But liking some of the originals and not liking that one, like, that's the best of the three, in my opinion.
I don't know how you don't like episode 6. You like episode 6 more than you like episode 5. Like, episode 5 is so much better than episode 6.
Yeah, but Leia in the opening 5 seconds.
Hold up, let him cook, actually. That's a good point.
Like, if you just break down
the opening 5 seconds, so not the bikini part, the part where she's talking in that weird droid voice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That doesn't do
That
it
gets
for
me
you.
going.
Hell yeah. I like when she talks to the guy that's covered in ice or whatever.
When she just pulls out a thermal detonator and threatens everyone.
Hell yeah.
That doesn't do it for you?
Damn, I want her to fucking
I'm
explode.
killing myself.
I'm pretty sure we all had the Disney trilogy all bottom 3, unless there's one I was forgetting about.
No.
Damn right.
I gotta say,
I'm just not gonna
episode
comment
1
on
is
that.
close. Episode 1 is
I
close.
thought they were
That
pretty
shit
Do you
sucked.
like any of the new movies? Though?
I like The Force Awakens, I really did.
Better than the other 6?
No.
No, I'm not saying episode 7 was bad. I'm just saying comparatively, it was. Actually, I might have ranked episode 7 ahead of episode 1. I really don't like episode 1.
I love episode 1, but it's because it's the first one I saw, I think.
Yeah, that John sucks, not gonna lie. Darth Maul sucked as a character until the Clone Wars.
Right.
See, now I'm getting into the the say shit to piss you guys off.
Yeah. Now that you've said that, it becomes incredibly more obvious when you're doing that.
My coworker grew up on the north side of Madison, so I spent like the whole morning talking shit about how much the north side sucks. And I was like, "There's no Costco's on the north side of Madison." He's like, "Nick, there's one in Sun Prairie. Sun Prairie's not the north side." And he just keeps getting more and more pissed off with me, and I'm just like sitting there laughing. It's so funny.
I hate this game.
Like, if you don't enjoy trolling your friends, I think you got a problem. Not gonna lie.
You can enjoy trolling your friends. It doesn't mean your friends are going to enjoy you trolling them.
Oh, of course not. But that's the fun. Person who trolls isn't like, oh man, I bet everyone involved is gonna love me for doing this.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite. I don't know if I enjoy trolling. I mean, sometimes I do, but I like making people laugh.
I just like getting a ride.
Violently angry.
Yep, damn right.
Oh my god.
If they ain't foaming at the mouth after talking to you, you're doing something wrong.
Some of the stuff we have on footage on Whippy Skykick is just so cringe in that regard. Like we've had
Anger and confused.
we've had actual like arguments in videos for some reason I just kept in.
Just get pissed off at each other, and the other two people are just sitting there like twiddling their thumbs waiting for it to be over.
But it's worse because I'm me, so I know like how I was actually feeling at that time. So maybe it doesn't come across as bad if you didn't have any context. But I remember having like full-on debates with Andrew about why you guys didn't make videos, and I was just so seething in my seat, just like this fucking asshole. It's like, yeah, I want to do it, but I just don't do it. I was like, yeah, that's the point.
Sitting there like, my mom says you don't have the drive.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
My mom said you're not built for this shit.
And then don't stop making videos. I'm like, so your mom says you don't have the drive. Oh, son of mine's gonna be a not YouTuber. Get back on the video.
Gonna be a not YouTuber. What an eloquent way of putting that.
Pussy behavior. You ain't no pussy, are you?
I hate the internet. I'm not gonna lie.
Our Baldur's Gate was doing very well at first, and so was the D&D.
Very well, as in like 100 views.
That's well for us.
So when are the Chupacabras coming back?
Oh, fuck off, Ed.
When's Alien vs Predator episode 2 coming out, Andrew?
When's the next
Yeah.
Dragon Age
knows?
video coming out?
100 views. Oh, funny.
When's Nick gonna continue his Last of Us playthrough?
Shut the fuck up.
It's only funny when we're talking about you.
Yep. No one can make fun of me. That's not allowed.
When's the next episode of Mafia 3 coming out?
Bro, fuck that game. I don't want to play that game anymore. That shit sucks so much. Like, I was sitting there while I was playing that, like, damn, I pre-ordered this game for $60 and I fucking hate this shit. I can't even return it.
I actually know exactly what you mean about the trolling thing now, because I remember you guys being, or at least Nick was so excited about Fallout 4, and the whole time I would just be like, nah, I'm pretty sure that shit's gonna suck. Oh my god. Any
like Fallout
triple
4.
A game that you guys were excited about, I was like, no, that shit's gonna be ass. Trust me.
Bro, y'all are gonna troll the shit out of me for GTA 6 for the next year and a
Oh
half.
yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna
I mean,
be glazing the hell out of that.
and it's probably gonna be good because it's GTA, but who knows?
It's still gonna be funny. You guys get
the only one I
trolled.
remember trolling about games and shit was whenever Andrew's like, "Oh, I'm backing another Kickstarter." I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Is it
Why
gonna-
would you do that?
That's what's gonna pay off, guys.
Come on.
To be
It's time
fair,
to charm.
he was doing that right before all of the scams started to come out. Like, Chronicles of Aurelia was really, or whatever the fuck it was called, was really like the
Close
biggest one. Or no, wait, the space one was the biggest one, but it was the second biggest one.
no, but then wasn't there also like this one
Landmark.
quest game or whatever? Landmark. Yeah.
We technically played Landmark though, didn't we?
At least it came out.
Yeah, we went in there and it was a laggy mess and nothing made sense and you couldn't
Neither
do
of our
anything.
computers could run it.
Yeah.
But we did play it.
There was a game, it just wasn't good or fun to play. But there was a
It was fun
game.
for everyone who wasn't poor.
Hell yeah.
Problem
Which was
is,
us
I
at
wasn't
the
one of
time.
them.
Yeah, if they made Landmark now, it'd be great.
We could actually play it. No, I think we should just stick to D&D. That's what we have fun playing.
Yeah, I think... Oh, wait, I'm not even going to the right thing. God damn it, I'm sucking at this game so much. Yeah, I'm enjoying the D&D stuff so much, I'm not gonna lie. Like, so
Oh
much.
yeah.
I love playing it, I love editing it and making videos out of it and all the shit.
Like 3 bars.
Am I the only one that hasn't done this? God damn it, stop watching me, Bobby!
I did add... I don't know.
I have a question. Were the dragon cultists in the book at that part, or did you add them in?
They were there the
Okay.
entire time.
So
You
it was
guys
just
were
a
having this-
total coincidence.
Yeah, you guys were having this conversation about dragon cults and forming one. I'm just sitting there laughing my ass off silently because there's a dragon cult 5 feet away from you.
Because that's what I thought, and then you said something about, like, maybe that'll lead us into our next campaign. And I was like, oh, maybe he added that in to do that. But no, it was just in the book.
Oh, no, I just meant because the other one I really want to run still is that Dragon Queen.
Tiamat one.
Yeah, and that's literally what those people there were worshipping.
Yeah.
So.
No, I think
As long as
that's
it's no gay ass Wizard of Oz. Am I right, fellas?
Damn straight. I'm like, oh.
No, but yeah, I feel like those cultists made enough of an impression on us where we would totally go on a giant quest to try to kill them all. Oh, you don't want to join the Chrome Lords?
No,
Idiot.
because they're planning on
Shame.
using you as bait.
That's awesome. Going back and listening to that whole conversation again, knowing now what they were trying to do, is really funny.
Yeah, you could be as convincing as you wanted to, but they were already planning on using you as bait. So
that's why they kept putting up with our bullshit. There's so many times in that where we would say something stupid, and I was like, why are they not just attacking us right now?
That and they were extremely weak.
Yeah, but nah, I feel like the things that have played out the way they have been really funny.
He ain't never been with a baddie.
Ain't never been with a baddie. But haddy.
What I've been in Baghdaddy.
What's funny is
Daddy?
we've been playing this for like 4 months, right?
Yeah.
We're not even in the new content yet.
Really?
Yeah.
So the new content happens after you deal with Wave Echo Cave?
Yep.
Interesting.
I thought Wave Echo Cave was going to be it, and then I'd become mayor, and we'd all just be gods.
Well, we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah, because by the time you finish Wave Echo Cave, I think you're supposed to be level 5. But then by the time you finish the rest of everything, you're level like 11 or 12.
Wow. And Rise of Tiamat starts at like 10, right?
It's a 2-parter, so we might just jump into the second part, or I will buff the enemies so they're more hard for you and start at the beginning. Or I might not do that, and you guys just mow through a bunch of enemies like, oh, this is super easy, and then you get to a point where you just hit a wall, and you're like, fuck.
Fuck.
Blue circle trail.
Ryder Van Beep!
Rider Van. Rider Van.
I think one of the best things about this campaign is that it feels like this is the most comfortable we've ever all been role-playing our characters.
Yeah, I mean, I've done my best. Like, sometimes you guys are like role-playing amongst yourselves, and I'm like, perfect. And then I stop. Like, I should be paying attention to what you're doing, because they might be making important choices, but I'm like, perfect. I can use this time
to prepare.
Give them like 30 minutes, and I can start flipping through the book to figure out what the fuck I need.
Yeah. I also like the fact, I mean, I obviously prefer if Jacob played with us, but I like the fact that you now have a way to just like interject slight things as Gerald sometimes, like Nick saying like, oh, we can give the city like a part of Wave Echo Cave, and Gerald's just like, I'm not sure you can do that actually.
How much control over this do you think you have?
Are you a madman?
No, 100%. If you told Waterdeep or whichever one, Neverwinter, I think you're close to, like, oh, we found this thing again. You think the city just would be like, cool, that's ours now?
Yeah.
Guess we have to kill them all. Shame.
That's my fear with Thunder Tree too. Like, I want to make Chrome City or something. But they might just come through and be like, no, this is ours now. Thank you for clearing it out. This is ours now. Ow. That hurt my face. No!
Let's go down the tube, Dylan.
Help! That doesn't work!
Shots of Ferrari. What the fuck? How did that work so magically well?
Gang, gang.
I got a Glock, no 38.
No, but I mean, I like the dragon because it was a way for me to give you guys loot that wouldn't make sense for you guys to find elsewhere. That would actually make it so you guys weren't suffering.
Yeah.
From the suck.
I felt bad that
dying.
Nick didn't get anything.
You got a bunch of gold.
I'm
I
probably...
also, to be fair, have like had the most broken starting weapon of anyone. Like that I have advantage on initiative from the get-go.
Andrew's loot gives him like 9 spells.
He only can. He's really bad about only using each spell once per long rest.
Yeah, I'm slowly remembering that that's a thing.
It depends.
How does this fucking guy just? I'm about to go into the fucking hole, and then I just see Andrew from like 200 fucking feet in the air just magically fall straight into the fucking hole, like he's just been planning it the whole fucking time. I hate this fucking game.
Yeah,
Andrew's too good at it.
this game
Well,
sucks.
I also wish Jacob would join us, but I mean, we've given him plenty of opportunity.
Yeah, no, I think he's just mentally checked out of D&D. Which is fair enough. I think like a new Call of Duty came out or something, and he's just, you know, that's who he is.
I'd also,
So
I don't want to like insult. He plays characters, and I'm like, I think the most fun he's had is playing the barbarian bugbear he's playing in Omega Astro. 'Cause it's just so simple, and he doesn't have to like keep track of 18 million different things his character does.
Jacob does not seem like he cares about the story element of D&D whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't think he's gotten to the like. I think if he kept playing and like, it took all of us a certain amount of time for it to like click with us why D&D is so great. But also, I think we all were more willing to do it at the start than he was. So it's a little bit different.
Plus, I think he played our first real D&D campaign with us, which was Mines of Fandelver when we first attempted it.
Yeah.
Well, I think there was a lot of campaigns he didn't join in, and some of them were more heavily role-playing, like Andrew's Hogwarts one.
Yeah, I feel like he joined us both times because we felt like we wanted more people playing, and he's like the go-to ask. And also, we said that if he played D&D with us, we'd play the Forest with him, and then we stopped doing that. Or I stopped doing it, I should say. Because I really didn't enjoy that game.
Yeah, then it was just me and Andrew playing it, and then it's like, are we just playing this after D&D on Sundays? And then I would be dead inside on Sunday nights because I had to go back to bed, work the next day. So
Hell yeah.
I think it worked better when he could still do stuff on Saturday.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
because to be honest with you guys, like we finished D&D Sunday night, and I'm like, cool. I'm gonna go cry in bed for 2 hours because I have to go to work the next day.
Yeah. That
pretty
feeling
much.
sucks.
Yep. I do agree though, Dylan, is that like I always look back at the D&D campaigns that we would do in high school, and I just remember how I would just be like, fuck this story. I want to just do what I want and not play by the rules at all. Like
Yeah.
when we did the Star Wars campaign, and there's the but Nick gets lost in the parking lot for like 2 hours straight, and I got so fucking pissed off.
To be
And then
fair, for that, Dylan might have set the DC to find my fucking ship a little too high.
Yeah, I don't remember the context of that, to be honest.
But it was still so funny, and then like I remember that I was just like, all right, fuck this, I'm just gonna be a terrorist now for some reason.
Yeah.
Crash it into the crowd.
And then there's like a force field, and then I was like, yeah, fuck this campaign,
See,
I'm done.
if I was a good DM at that point, which I admit I wasn't, I would have said, okay, yes, there is a force field here, but he rolled a natural 20. The ship's just gonna go through the force field because that's what the character wanted to do. But in my head, I was being stubborn and sticking to the script.
That shit was so funny. I just remember with this natural 20 I just rolled. I jump out of the ship with this 20 I just rolled. Boom! With this 20 I just rolled. I jump out of the ship. I crash.
Why would you blow my ship up?
Alright, what are you doing? What are you doing?
And I just roll it instantly. Dylan, I think you like screamed because you're like, no, fuck!
Yeah, it broke my
Just
heart.
don't want this.
I don't know, that first Star Wars one we ran, I feel like up until Omega Astria, we still didn't 100% know what we were doing.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, all the campaigns I did where I played as a character, I just picked random shit and then wanted to roleplay. And when we got into combat, I was like, oh wait, I kind of suck.
To be honest, that's still sort of the case, but only because your character.
Yeah, but it's not a lack of trying.
No, but I feel like we're all getting better. 'Cause I mean, yeah, we all get better every time, and every now and again, one of us just has to be like, oh, I don't think that's how that works, and it's like, oh shit, we have to look that up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think we're at a really good place. And
Sorry, go ahead, Dylan.
I was just gonna say, I keep saying this, but I truly mean it. My favorite parts of Omega Astra and Phandalin is when it's literally just like a 20-minute conversation as us in our characters' perspectives. Because I just find that stuff, especially when I'm editing it back, that stuff is way more interesting to listen to than I'm gonna roll a 16 to hit, even though I know combat is necessary.
And I like the role playing, but at the same time, combat is much more what I look forward to doing.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of D&D, because like everyone gets certain things out of it, you know.
Yeah. And then the one time I went full out on you guys, I almost killed you as the Red Wizard.
Almost.
I went too hard.
You would have killed us if he didn't decide to surrender for some reason, or not surrender, but you know what I mean.
I mean, honestly, last week's session where we spent like 45 minutes planning out our cults and this shit, and ultimately, like, none of it mattered. Like, the dragon just was like, fuck these assholes, I'm just gonna kill them instantly anyway. But it was still fun, you know? Like, I genuinely enjoyed doing that, probably more than anything in that session.
Yeah, and now we just sort of stumbled upon a name for our group, even if it makes no sense without context. But yeah, it's D&D's just so much fun.
Yeah, the one thing I struggle with though is Andrew's fucking backstory. He's told me like jack shit about it.
You got to just start adding random shit in.
I just said I'm looking for my dad. That's it.
I know, but you told me nothing about your. I'll just start making up who your dad is.
You're not.
I don't know who he is. He ran away when I was
honestly.
What the fuck is him?
Feel free to add in random shit about my backstory as well, because like I haven't really thought it out past what I gave you. So if you want to add,
you know what was sort of
funny?
Because I was reading about green dragons and everything when I was reading the lore. If you had done like any more diplomacy besides just like walking in and expecting him not to be okay with this, I was like, oh, I was like reading. I really don't want them to have a dragon. What am I? And I'm like reading him like, oh, green dragons typically form alliances with Dylan's patron.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it, that sucks so much. All because we didn't knock.
You just barged into a dragon lair. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Barge in is a strong word. We didn't, but yeah, we pretty much barged in.
Oh, I should have remembered from the previous session how I
The Frito method.
correct with the Banshee,
Yeah.
and it didn't game end me for doing that, so...
Yep. Well, that's a lesson for next time. It feels like we went through the first 20 sessions with all enemies that will kill us on sight, and now we're meeting more people that are willing to talk. I wonder if that's because they actually have like quests to hand out or something, like the
They're not all goblins.
And it's not just a bunch of random goblins.
It wasn't just goblins. I went face to face with Glassstaff, and the first thing he did was electrocute me.
He's also a bitch.
True.
Actuals,
And
like
if
actuals.
you want a little bit of
He's the leader of goblins.
potential of what could have happened, the what if.
Sure. I mean, he's dead now. We can't talk to him.
In the book, it's literally like Glassstaff will attack anyone who comes into his room until he gets below a certain HP. Then he'll surrender and start talking.
But Gerald just fucking killed him.
He got to that point, and then Jacob murdered him.
Yeah.
So.
Did he know anything about the spider?
He didn't.
You don't have to tell me. It's fine.
I don't think he knew more than what you were going. I think what you found out from the notes you got was about what you were going to figure out.
Okay, so the spider is literally just a mystery until we find them, I guess.
Got away from the cave.
So I don't even think he knew where Cragmore Castle was. So.
No, I think Mithril Star said only the bugbears that we killed did.
Yeah.
That's also a great thing, is how Mithril Star just became a character.
Hey, use the man's real name, Adolf.
Adolf Star. After him spitting on us and telling us he wouldn't tell us shit, he ended up admitting that he was one of the
Huge.
most secretive
Oh yeah, when you guys
jewelers in the
first.
world.
Yeah.
And Gerald dragged him around, and he kicked Gerald in the arm to get free and started running, and then Gerald threw a javelin at him. Hey, get back here.
Sometimes people just give up, right?
Hey, I mean, we didn't kill him, so he probably was like, if these guys can kill Glassstaff and not kill me, maybe I'm a G. Oris is convinced that he's missed out on every opportunity just because he's stupid.
Yeah, but also, like, if I introduced characters who knew all the information you wanted to get 2 weeks into the session, it would be like, alright, guys, let's go deal with it. We're level 1 and we have enough power to go murk this dude. So, oh, no, you're dead.
Absolutely.
We have the most powerful power of all, information!
I think it's been good that you've drip fed us stuff. I think it's cool that Halia gave a little bit of a hint of stuff. I think you've done it really well, to be honest, William.
And I hate to say this, but I feel the one benefit of me starting to play Gerald is he's using his abilities, so he's more effective in combat.
No, I think that's fair to say.
It was so disappointing too, because you heard the background for Gerald, and you were like,
Yeah.
"Damn, this is gonna be fucking heat. I can't wait to see where this goes." And then like,
Oh, I'm still planning on playing it all out. I'm waiting for the moment. At this point, I'll just play Gerald as an NPC who's with you.
oh yeah, I get that. I just thought it like, you know, that could have been what we talked about. Of like maybe that would be Jacob's, like, you know, now I'm
Magnum
hyped
opus.
about the story. Yeah, exactly. About
Yeah.
oh now I'm invested in the story and not just combat of D&D.
Yeah.
Because if you don't like the combat, or I'm sorry, if you don't like the story of D&D, you're literally just going to be sitting there the entire time waiting for shit to hit the fan, and that is not a great feeling, because there will just be times when that is just not going to happen.
Yeah,
And then you sit there for 3 hours and are like, what the fuck did I just waste my time doing?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's essentially what happened, because after Cragmar Cave or whatever it was called, we didn't do any combat for like a month and a half.
Yeah, we did a lot of role playing. I mean, we fought like all the people in the Red Brand base.
Yeah.
And then we just did a ton of role play.
But even the Red Brand base, you were doing stuff in... Oh no, because I had people ambush you after like one session. So that sort of sped things up. But then after you were done with the base, you were just like, oh, let's sit in town and talk to people for 3 weeks. Which, I mean, which is fair. It's like, that's what your characters wanted to do. That is perfectly valid and everything.
Yeah. I know I talk a lot about Oris coming up with dumb plans and getting people hurt, but I love coming up with dumb plans as Dylan. Oris thinks he's an idiot, but I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I do appreciate that you're trying to get Nick and Andrew to like come up with more of the plans, but then they off and then we just sort of sit there in silence.
Yeah, I could do a better job, honestly, of I think it's happening more naturally now, though.
Yeah, which is good. I definitely experienced a lot of the same stuff in Omega Ash here, where Erebus would suggest a plan and be like, "Oh, anyone have anything else to say?" And then
yeah, I think
not to shit on Nick and Andrew's play style, but
I think it's just about getting more comfortable with playing D&D, right? Where the fuck did Andrew go?
What did
Andrew.
I just... Oh, yeah, I did.
Andrew
damn it.
pulled Chamberlain numbers and said, fuck this game.
Yeah, he went out on top.
I see a button, I click it.